Ladies and gentlemen, welcome or welcome back. Yes, this is part 2 to an amazing triptych that I am creating. So if you missed the first one, this is a beach themed pour, if you will, and I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek in case you missed it. The link is in the description, and so let's do this. All right, so my colors are the same. I'll put them up on the screen. And after the success of the first one, I was just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs at this point. So I wanted to emulate what I did the first go round, just doing more embellishing and just really embracing this technique. So there are the colors, and I kind of sped things up. And it wouldn't be me if I didn't have a little story to tell. So the name of this piece is called After the Storm, and I was not planning on naming this series, but you will see why I named it that towards the end of the piece. And this is one of those, if life gives you lemons, make lemonade moments that I really want you to enjoy. So if you notice, this is a pour over. I've done a piece under it. We are all about reduce, reuse, recycle. Well, the piece under this, I did not know because it's been a while, actually had silicone oil in the piece, which meant as I began tilting and spinning, I started getting pits in my artwork. And to make matters worse, I made some additional rookie mistakes. My niece came over to visit, and I stopped for a moment, and some of the paint began drying, amongst other problems. So we'll get to it, but there is sunshine after the storm, and I actually fell in love with this piece. Although it may surprise you because it does have some wonky cells, and y'all know how I feel about wonky cells, okay? Because, baby, this is not let's make a deal. This is let's make art. So I also recently celebrated 20,000 subscribers, and I have been doing a series of tributes. Well, this is only the second one. And so I have been calling out or shouting out some artists who have been impactful in my early journey. And so now I'm moving to some artists that I have met later in my career, and I want to shout them out too. Okay, y'all, I'm laughing because I have so many wonderful memories with this person, and I'm really not sure if this was the first or second time we had met in person. So we had seen each other online, we had talked, and we are doing an event together. Now, I always rent a rental car when I go places, just about because I don't like to be stranded, and I always need something, so I just put it in my budget. So, me and Tara Lombardi, all right, we meet for the first time, and it is just like friends. Like, I know I met you in a past life, like just instant friends, like just instant great vibes. So she's like, "Oh my gosh, I need to run out and do some things." I'm like, "No worries, friend. I have a rental car." Y'all, we are out in Dallas, Texas in 100-degree heat, and we realized that the trunk to the rental vehicle is locked with our bags inside. Yes, our bags inside the rental car. We cannot get the trunk open, and like we had to call a rental company and everything, and eventually we did get it open. But oh my gosh, it was such a great story. And Tara is like my spirit animal. Like, we just vibe, and Tara is such a great person. She has such a big heart. When we travel and do events together, anything I need, I walk over to Tara. I need this, I need that. She's like, "Take it, friend," and we have just developed a really great friendship. She picks up my calls when I'm frustrated or I have an idea that I want to run by her. We exchange ideas, and she is just wonderful. And I just had to let the world know, Tara, you've made such an impact on my artistry, in that, we all need that one person in your field or in your craft that you can call on and depend on and tell them the things that you can't tell the world. And that's Tara for me. Outside of this, Tara is an amazing artist. I love, love, love her composition. Tara just has an eye for beauty and luxury, if you will. Like, all of her pieces are just so equally yoked and balanced. And just watching her videos are super calming. So if you haven't seen Tara in action, make sure you go and check her out. I could go on and on, but I'm not, because I got stories for days. Maybe for another video. But thank you, Tara. As you can see, I'm embracing embellishing. You kind of have to with this technique. And so I need to do this more. I need to do this more, and maybe, just maybe, I can help others who struggle with embellishing and how to, move forward. But as you can see, you also have to have a really delicate hand and just really glide those paints on top of your pillow. Now, with this technique, having a big pillow really does help. But remember, if you have a huge, huge puddle of pillow, you have to get that off in order for your painting to dry. The more spinning and more tilting you do, the more likely you can get wonky cells or lose the composition. So there's a catch-22 to everything. Where there's a cause, there's an effect. The same applies with painting as well. Also, if you didn't know, you see the goal I just swiped? You can literally swipe your cell activator directly on top of the pillow. And a lot of times it gives these really cool effects. Sometimes the pillow paint has like a fuzzy snow white feel whenever you swipe it, and it mixes in with some other colors. I like it. But I say give it a try if you've never thought about doing it, and just see what you get. All right, so this next artist, love her to pieces. Another wonderful artist, and if I say the color purple, can you guess who I'm talking about? Yes, the wonderful Britt Clayton. This is my buddy. We have been friends for some years now through Fluid Art, and she is another person with such a kind soul. And Britta is always there for advice, her perspective, real life, what's going on, how you doing. She calls and checks up on me from time to time, and I just really appreciate you, Britta. And I can say this is also a testament to who she is. Britta is a part of almost all of the major painting events, whether she is an artist or she's helping out. Britta always is willing to lend a helping hand, and we laugh when we see each other. We have the greatest hugs, and so I just wanted to show love. Britta's earth tones and desert tones really stand out for me because she always chooses color palettes that I wouldn't think to try and then makes them look great. So, friend, I appreciate you. I appreciate your art. So, big hugs. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, story time. So, at the beginning of the piece, I told y'all I made a big mistake. And I told you that a lot of stuff happened. I have silicone oil on this canvas. And what else did I do? I forgot to tilt my paint off and I just started spinning. And when I spun, everything just went wonky immediately. See? I forgot to tilt some of my paint off, and then my paint had started to dry underneath in certain parts. Like the pillow paint was starting to set because, we use pillow paint for painting, but it's really for painting walls. So now as I tilt, everything just gets even more wonky and wonky. And y'all know I don't like wonky, but I'm embracing it. So I'm like, what do I have to lose? Look here. Ew. So look at in the light. Look at just how ew. Yeah, it's starting to set, and so everything just went wonky. So I'm gonna let y'all watch. But there's beauty even in ugliness. So just remember in life, we are all in our ugly stage at some point in life, and there's always a masterpiece underneath. If that's the life lesson I can give you today, I hope it was a good one. But here we go. We're going to spin, 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 and just see what we can work with. Because at this point, I was ready to scrape. I was not optimistic at all. Now, is this going to be a pop type music or a street music? So, I'm looking everything over and I'm like, I kind of like this a little bit. Like, my cells are wonky and you can see lots of zoinks and oinks and all kind of stuff. Yes, I'm still dog sitting, y'all. That's what y'all hear in the background. But yeah, I mean, I kind of like it. And so here I am doing a little surgery, to get our painting up to par, because we had a corner that we just couldn't feel. And any more spinning, tilting, anything, and my cells were going to be even worse. So there, fixed. Y'all didn't even know I was a surgeon, did you? But y'all, is this not after the storm? So like you're at a tropical island, they had a little storm and they're cleaning up. So things are out of whack, but there's still some beauty to the nature. There's beauty to the chaos. And so that's how I came up with this name that I was not planning on naming. But let me know your thoughts here, the dry results. So these are the dry results, and everything dried as expected. Funny story. Some people message me like, you hardly ever show your drive results. And I'm like, it drives the same most of the time. I don't really have a lot of cracking that often. So, yeah. But come paint with me in person. Details are coming up like now. Bye. Come paint, learn, and relax in the beautiful Durham, North Carolina, affectionately known as the Bull City. Yes, it's back and bigger than ever. Ladies and gentlemen, the Fluid Art and Abstract Retreat is back. I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to hug you and love up on you. Yes, we are going to be painting in the beautiful Durham, North Carolina. I cannot wait to see you. So much love is happening in the building, baby. We are going to unwind. We're going to relax, we're going to learn, and we're going to paint together. We're going to create some memories of a lifetime. So the booking information is below, but treat yourself. Come be wined and dined by me and my team. I cannot wait to see you there. July 25th through the 28th. I got to go get ready, so bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. And my students are making some amazing artwork here at the Fluid Art Experience. Today we learned Garrick! And check out what Laura and Felicia did. This is Felicia.
Hi!
And this is Laura.
Yeah!
And we made some amazing art.
Yes!